Hey guys, welcome to Laratips. In today's video, we'll be looking at one new relationship method, which is latestOfMany. And before starting this video, I would like to introduce you to this video sponsor, which is Cloudways. Cloudways is a managed cloud hosting platform which focuses on your business and avoid all the web hosting hassles. Cloudways will take care of the server setup for you, and you can go live in minutes using the Cloudways. You can select any one of these applications like WordPress, Laravel, PHP, etc. and you can host those in any one of these servers like DigitalOcean, AWS, Vultr, Google Cloud or Linode. And also you can scale your server size as you need using the simple and easy user interface. You can use the link below to subscribe to Cloudways, and if you sign up now within the Black Friday period, then you will get 40% discount for 4 months. And if you are watching this video after the Black Friday, then also you will get 20% off for 2 months using the link that I have provided below. Here is the list of 5 users, and on the right hand side I have shown the latest login of those users, and in the database I have users and logins. So these are the users, from them I'm only showing 5 users, and here are the logins of all those users. A user can have multiple logins, but from those logins I am only showing you the latest one, and this is the list of those data. Now if I show you here in the controller, so I am just returning all the users with the latest login. I'm just taking 5 and get, and if I show you here in the dashboard, I am just looping through, and this latest login is the relationship from where I am getting this logged in at. You can see this relationship is defined over here, latest login, which is hasOne relationship on the logins table and ordered by logged in at, which means that it will get the logins of a user from the logins table and it will get the latest one. And you can see here there is also a relationship which is hasMany relationship on the same table. So from this relationship we can get many logins of that user, but from this we can get the latest login. And I have described about this in detail in my previous video, which I will be showing you here, which is this dynamic relationship. Over here I have described you everything and the disadvantage of using hasOne relationship in this case. And here I have used SOAP query to solve that issue, but now Laravel has inbuilt functionality for this. I have done in different way in this video, and you can just go ahead and check it out, but the way Laravel has implemented is in a different way, so I'll be showing you that now. So let me just show you this and what is the issue. Okay, so here latest login, I have this latest login relationship and I'm getting the users. And if I come here and refresh the page, yes, I'm getting all the accurate results over here. But if you see here, we have 3 queries. There is no issue over here also because there is no n+1 query problem. It is fine. But if we go here inside the models, there are 47 models loaded. Among them, there are 41 logins and 6 users. Okay, here are 5 users. Okay, these are the 5 users, so 5 models, and I am logged in, so it is adding 1 more user. Now here we only need 5 logins, but it is getting 41 logins. Okay, and if you see here in the database, so there are total 68 records, but of these 5 users there is 47. Okay, so if I show you here in the query, so like this, select all from logins where user ID in this. So these 5 users, it will get all the logins of these 5 users, and then it will get the latest from those, which means that if many people are using your application, then sometimes it may run out of memory. So to solve this issue, Laravel has introduced a new method. So let me show you that. So here I'll just go in the user, I'll just comment this, and here is that method. I'll uncomment it. So here is this hasOne login and user ID. Up to here it is the same thing, but here instead of order by descending, we'll write latestOfMany. So it will get the latestOfMany logins, which will order by this logged in at, and you can see that logged in at is over here. Okay, it will get the latest logged in at of the particular user. Now if I come here and again refresh, you can see here the query is different. Okay, the query is different, but if you come here and see, the number of logins model that has been highlighted is only 5. So there is lower chance of getting memory issues over here if we use this way. But if you look here, it is using this query, and it is also using SOAP query to execute this. And regarding the performance, which is better and which is not better, if you want to know about this, then let me know in the comment section. I'll test them out and I'll show you the results in the next video. Now let's see how this query works. So I'll just copy this query, and if you are curious about this thing that is showing me this query, so it is known as Laravel Debugbar, and I'll be leaving the link of this package just below that like button. So I'll copy this and I'll go here and I'll paste that code, and let me just format it. And you can see here there are so many queries over here. So in this case we have to go from inside out. So if you directly read from here, we'll not be able to know what it is doing. Okay, so from here, so I'll just walk you thoroughly. So it is just selecting all from logins, okay, and it is joining to this table. Okay, so it is very difficult to see over here. It is joining. So if you, this is the closing tag, okay, it is joining on this table, and again inside it, it is selecting this and it is again joining on this thing. So we'll first start with this. So it is getting maximum logged in at and the user ID from the logins table. So from this logins table, it is getting maximum login at of these users, these 5 users. Since we are only getting 5 users, so it is adding here IDs. So I'll just execute this query, and if you see here, it is getting this logged in at aggregate, which is this one. Okay, logged in at aggregate and user ID. So this is this user ID, and this is the result of this part. So from this we are only getting user ID and their latest logged in at. And yes, we are only showing here logged in at date, and you might be thinking this should be enough, but Laravel also finds the relationship of the user, which is logins, and it will hydrate them with the login model. So for that, here we don't have any login ID, so it has to perform furthermore queries. Okay, this is getting us this user ID and this latest date. So you can just think of this as this table. Now it is joining this with this table. Okay, now it is getting max logins ID as aggregate and user ID, you can see here, and it is joining on this table on this aggregate and logins.loggedin at, which means that it is joining this table and logins table, and it is joining by using this logged in at and logged in at aggregate of specific users. You can see here, and user latest of many dot user ID equals to logins dot user ID, and latest of many is this table, this highlighted table is as latest of many, you can see here. So latest of many is that table. Okay, so it is joining this table, this highlighted table, and this logins table. You can see here this both have the same name, but don't be confused. Okay, this is the original logins table, and this is just the one that we are highlighting at the top. From these two, it is getting maximum logins and the user ID, and here it is getting maximum logins ID because let's say you have given your login credentials to 3, 4 or 5 any number of users, and let's say you and that another user logins at the same time. This is very rare case, but let's say you both login at the same time, then it will get the latest login at, and among them anyone has the latest ID, it will take that. So this is the table, and so this is the table. Now let me just execute it. Now you can see here we are getting this ID aggregate is the logins table ID, and this is the related user. Now Laravel uses this IDs to find the data from the logins table and hydrate that with the login model. We have this table now. So now this table, it is again joining with this logins table, the original logins table, and it is getting all the logins data, and here it is joining by this ID underscore aggregate. If you see here, this ID underscore aggregate with logins.id. As I have told you, this IDs reflect this logins table ID. So it is joining this table with this table, and it is using this IDs columns with this logins ID column. Okay, and then it is relating to this user ID with the logins user ID. So it is relating this user ID with this user ID. So it is a very complicated query. So there is so many complicated things going on over here, so it might be very difficult for you to understand, and it took a while for me to understand it as well. If you don't get it, then let me know in the comment section below, or watch this video repeatedly, then you will definitely get it. So there is this latest of many new method which helps us reduce the memory consumption in our application by hydrating less models. And again, if you want to see the performance of this latest of many and wherein and the one that I have done myself on that dynamic relationship video, then let me know in the comment section below. I'll just compare all of these using thousands of data. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.